Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to look at how a rough, ordinary stone gets transformed into a brilliant, sparkling gem through an amazing mix of art and science.
So, have you ever really wondered about that? How does a dull, kind of boring rock become a brilliant, sparkling jewel? Well, today we're diving into the captivating world of gem cutting and faceting, a craft that literally unlocks the hidden beauty inside a simple stone.
All right, so for this journey, our guide is the fantastic archive of Rocky Trails, the newsletter of the Columbia Gem and Mineral Society. Now, a quick heads up, we're drawing from their rich history, so some of this info might be from a little while back. For the absolute latest on meeting times and events, you're going to want to visit their website at www.cgms.rocks. Okay, let's get into it.
You know, it's kind of wild when you think about it. Every single spectacular gem you've ever seen, whether it's an amethyst, a garnet, or a piece of quartz, it all starts out as a rough, unassuming mineral. Its true potential is totally locked away inside.
And that's really the whole mission of the lapidary artist. They're not just polishing a rock to make it shiny. Oh no, it's so much more. It's about shaping it in just the right way to capture and then return the absolute maximum amount of light. This transformation is a perfect blend of art, scientific precision, and incredible skill.
So how exactly do they do it? Well, the journey begins with having the right tools and following a very clear process.
Okay, so it's this very deliberate step-by-step process. First up is sawing, where you take that big rough stone and just cut it down to a more manageable size. Then comes grinding, and that's where you start to establish the basic shape of the gem. After that, you move on to smoothing, using finer and finer abrasives to refine the shape and get rid of every little scratch. And finally, the magic moment, polishing. This is where those final facets get polished to a perfect mirror finish, and the gem really comes to life.
And you can just feel the passion for this craft in these words from Ron Ahl, that's pronounced Ron Ohl, from back in 2017. He was talking about the amazing equipment available to members of the Columbia Gem and Mineral Society, and he just hits the nail on the head. Having the right tools is what makes these astonishing results possible.
And that really gets to the heart of what this organization is all about. The CGMS is a nonprofit educational organization, and their whole mission is to provide the tools, the knowledge, and the community to empower people to explore all these different earth sciences, and of course, the lapidary arts for themselves. Okay, so we've covered the how, the sawing, grinding, and polishing, but now for the why. Why do those steps work? What's the secret to that sparkle? Well, it's not just about making a stone smooth, it's about mastering the physics of light. And this is where things get really cool. It all boils down to a property called the refractive index. You can think of it like an optical fingerprint. It's unique for each type of gem. It's basically a measurement of how much a ray of light bends when it enters the stone. A higher index means that gem has more bending power. And that's why the actual shape is so critical. A simple cabochon cut, the smooth, rounded top, it's beautiful, sure. It gives you a nice soft glow, but a faceted cut, that is a whole different ballgame. It's like an optical machine, engineered with this complex pattern of flat faces specifically designed to bounce light around internally and shoot it right back out through the top. To engineer that brilliance, every single angle has to be perfect. For quartz, the magic number is 41 degrees. That's its critical angle. The cutter has to shape the bottom facets, that's called the pavilion, to that exact angle. If they nail it, light gets trapped, bouncing around inside before it just erupts out the top in a dazzling sparkle. Get it wrong and the light just leaks out the bottom. It's pure physics.
Now, achieving that level of precision, well, that takes more than just scientific knowledge. It takes practice, it takes shared wisdom, and it takes a dedicated space to work in. And that's exactly why a community like the Columbia Gem and Mineral Society is so essential.
And this society has a really deep-rooted history. I mean, for 50 years, they held their meetings at the McKissick Museum. More recently, their lapidary workshop was running out of a lease space in Casey, and that's pronounced KC. But when that lease ended in 2019, and then with all the challenges the pandemic brought, the club started searching for a new, permanent home.
And this really shows you how dedicated this community is. While they're actively searching the Columbia area for that permanent spot, they haven't stopped. The Lapidary Workshop isn't a temporary space, and they make sure to announce their meeting sites every month in that Rocky Trails publication so members can still connect and practice their craft.
So what does all this hard work and learning and community effort lead to? Well, it all culminates in one incredible event, the club's annual Gem and Mineral Show.
And let me tell you, we are not talking about some small club meeting. This is a major event. In recent years, it's been drawing over 1,200 people every single November. That's huge.
It's seriously a celebration of all things earth science. You've got dozens of vendors selling incredible gems, minerals, fossils, and jewelry. There are these amazing educational displays from member collections. You can watch live demonstrations of gemstone faceting, and, one of the coolest parts, you can pick out your own geode and have them cut it open for you right there to see what's hidden inside. It's just an incredible event that connects the public directly with the science and art of this amazing craft.
So after hearing all that, are you feeling a little inspired? Maybe thinking about starting your own journey from a rough stone to a finished gem?
Well, if you are, the Columbia Gem and Mineral Society is the perfect place to start. They hold monthly meetings with speakers and presentations on everything from geology to the lapidary arts. And the best part is, everyone is welcome to attend and join in.
So here's the big takeaway. Unlocking the beauty in a stone is so much more than just a hobby. It's really a doorway into geology, physics, and artistry. And there's an entire community and a world of science just waiting for you to explore.
So whether you're ready to learn faceting yourself or you just want to see all the brilliant results at that fantastic annual show that's November, definitely check out their website to get involved. And hey, the next time you see a sparkling gem, you won't just see a beautiful stone. You'll see the science, the incredible skill, and the passionate community that brought its hidden light into the world.